All right, let's lighten this up. Do. So there was a song. There's a guy who had a meltdown, and I guess let me play this song because it's been an interesting chain of events here. And I was gonna get Redheaded Libertarian on, but she couldn't make it tonight.
I love Josie.
She's great. Her. The guy who originally mixed this is having a meltdown because it's not pro-Trump and he is literally a socialist. Receipt in the comments. Well, it's our song now, comrade. So the guy deleted it off of Twitter. That's this song about Trump. They remixed it like they're eating the dogs. But guess what? Thankfully, thanks to Rumble, we can still listen to this song. So here it is.
Everywhere on TikTok. It's amazing.
Yeah. It's by someone named Megaphonics. They're eating the dogs.
In Springfield, they're eating the dogs. The people that came in, they're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there. And this is what's happening in our country. And it's a shame.
This sounds like an early aughts dance tune, like Sandstorm.
Eat the cats. Eat the cats. Eat the cats.
Lila, this should be your entrance song.
Yes. They're eating the dogs. And this is what's happening.
This guy got upset that the right has embraced the scam.
People on television.
There have been no credible reports of specific claims of pets being harmed, injured, or abused by individuals within the immigrant community.
Let
me just say here, this is
the people on television said my dog was taken and used for food. So maybe he said that, and maybe that's a good thing to say for a city manager. I'm not taking this the people on television saying their dog was eaten by the people that went there.
Oh, look at Kyle.
Again, the Springfield city manager says there's no evidence of that.
They're eating the dogs.
Look at her face. Oh. All she has is her faces.
I feel like they're making fake sad faces.
What'd you say, Keanu?
No, nothing. Just
she's really good at making sad faces, like fake sad faces.
She is. Like cackling and sad faces.
They're eating it up. Let's see what else.
People on television.
They are eating the dog.
In Springfield, they're eating the dogs. The people that came in, they're eating the cats. They're eating. People on television say my dog was taken.
Great job.
It's a really great time in American history, I think. I'm teasing. That was sarcasm, everyone. It's a terrible time. But
that's not the only person making art or inspired by the recent events in Springfield, Ohio. You guys remember The Simpsons? Hank Azaria, who voices Chief Wiggins, among many other characters, had his own take on Springfield pets being eaten.
Springfield Police, Chief Clancy Wiggum speaking. How can I help you? People are eating dogs? What, you mean like hot dogs?
You forget that this is what his face looks like.
Oh, cats. Mr. Katz is eating hot dogs. Now, people are eating dogs and cats. People are eating dogs and cats in Springfield. Are they good? Springfield. Nancy Wiggum speaking.
So good.
I think that the whole eating the dogs and eating the cats, I think this is exactly what America deserves right now. You know, I think more cats should go missing, more dogs go missing to wake people up. You know, I think that's the people need to be woken up, and this is the only way it's going to happen. You know what I mean? Like, they go ahead, eat the dogs, eat the cats. I'm here for it.
If that's what it'll come to, it's like, all right, well, people are triggered by different things, right?
And
Some
and
people-
you know what, Keanu, I do think we are living in the greatest time of America. I think we're living in the greatest time of the world right now. I feel like a couple years ago, I was like doom and gloom, all this. I was kind of like black pilled, but I've kind of come to realize that they've been saying the world was going to end since it started. I'm here for the ride. I'm here for the journey of it all. I'm just trying to put goodness out into the world. I did my part. I made my films. And now I'm just going to go on tour with my sexy little micro maidens and have a good time. And you know what? Keep up with eating the dogs and eating the cats. I'm here for it. I'd like to bite a dog's ass myself. So
I don't think it's actually happening. But it
you
would
don't
be
think it's
terrifying.
happening,
You
Keanu?
think the song said so? They're eating the dogs.
Wasn't
Yeah,
there a video,
okay.
like a police footage video of like woman sitting over like a dead cat and like she was covered in blood and
No.
and
Keanu, they're
I
eating the
think that-
dogs.
There,
eating the
show
cat.
me
Eat
one.
the
Show
cat.
me.
Eat
Show
the
me how
cat.
it happened. All right. Oh God.
there was police footage of a woman like I think sitting over like a dead cat, and that's where like the idea
That-
came from.
One crazy woman. Yes. So one crazy woman was eating a cat. That sounds like what happens when you're on meth in Florida all the
Yeah.
time. It has nothing to do with probably Haitian people. Like
No,
yeah.
actually, Keanu, they're not just eating the cats to eat them. It's part of their voodoo culture,
Yeah.
and they're
They do
practicing witchcraft on the animals, and that's part. Like they feel like they get powers from slurping up
Mhm.
that juicy.
I feel
cat
like
neck.
people who practice voodoo, modern day voodoo, don't do that though. Like
No, they do. Ashton, like there's little posts. Do you want me to send it to you, Chrissy?
So
There's
where
a
does
guy-
Yeah.
anybody where does anybody live that people are seeing Haitian people eat dogs and
yeah, like
cats?
I would
also-
think New
Springfield,
Orleans,
Ohio.
but like that doesn't happen.
In
Right,
Springfield,
but
Ohio, where they have 20,000
the
Haitians.
woman you can trace it back to an early weird Facebook post, and the woman, this came out yesterday, it just exploded. Springfield woman claims she never meant to spark false rumors about Haitians. The woman behind the early Facebook post that helped spark baseless rumors about Haitians eating pets told NBC. Yeah, and maybe that's NBC or whatever, but I would like to know if any of you have seen a Haitian person in America eating a dog or a cat.
People
right?
keep saying New Orleans, but that doesn't even happen in New Orleans. Like there's
So where
voodoo
is it
shops in New
happening?
Orleans.
The woman
Right.
you
I'm
can
agreeing
trace
with
it
you. Like,
back. Yeah.
and people keep
Yeah.
saying Haiti. It's like this isn't Haiti though. This is America.
No, they're saying Haitian people are eating pets. Our president, Trump, and listen, I love Trump. He that was a silly thing of him to say, I think, because I don't people are down the line divided about it. I would love to see where this is happening all the time. That's
Someone in
all.
the chat says
Yeah.
I have seen them hunt like Canadian geese.
It's
What?
happening in Springfield,
What?
Ohio, where they
It's 'cause all the
shipped in
refugees are there.
20,000
I tell you,
Haitians. And these Haitians literally do practice it. They practice voodoo in their culture. It's in their culture. It is not crazy to eat a cat or a dog.
right. Okay, sure.
They see it
right?
like a chicken.
Sure, but there was one
That's like
strange
saying
Facebook
Chinese. That's like
post. Yeah.
saying Chinese Americans do that.
Yes,
know?
but okay, but Ashton,
So,
these
yes,
people were these Haitians that were brought over here illegally. They did not come here legally and learn the American culture and have to take any tests. Just like, for example, my mom is a
Yeah,
legal
they can't
immigrant.
drive.
She had to take a test. She had to learn about the American culture. She had to pass a test to be able to become an American citizen. And then my sisters were then able to become American citizens. These migrants or people coming across the border, they don't have to do any of that. They don't have to learn about
Nope.
the customs. They can run around and just grab someone's cat and practice some voodoo shit on it and think nothing of it.
I
Yep.
just don't think. I'm sure that happens. People have been saying for years, right, that like Asian people eat dog and cat or whatever. Right.
That's
And
what I'm
it- and
saying though. Is
Here's
like,
the difference, though.
I just
I
think
feel
it was
like-
a.
I will-
I feel
let
like
me just
this is
clear
being
this up, you
blown
guys.
out of
Here's the
proportion.
difference. In Asian culture, most of the times when people are eating cats and dogs, it is because they are starving and there's nothing else to eat. Okay. But in Haitian culture, a lot of this cat stuff is because they practice voodoo. That is their religion. It's voodoo. That's what they're doing.
Well, if anybody in the chat has had their dog or cat stolen by a Haitian person and they know that it was eaten, then please let us know about it. But I just think it's such a silly thing that we're even
it's just a generalization and it's being blown up of proportion.
Yeah, right.
So our buddy Taylor Hansen, actually, he was in Springfield, Ohio. This doesn't cover cats, but this does address the influx of migrants, and the Haitian influx is affecting the homeless population. A single mother who is homeless with her child spoke on the situation. I'm currently in the process of applying for food stamps, but again, even that is a fight because of the Haitians. Before they came here, we could get housing. Young single moms could actually afford to pay rent. We have to fight for our money, our food stamps, our medical. So, and Taylor actually, he went out this one time and then he went out again with a bunch of supplies and diapers and came back to this mom and gave her a whole bunch of stuff.
Are you homeless out here in Springfield, Ohio?
Yes, me and my baby both are.
How long have you been homeless for?
I've been here in Springfield since January, and I've been homeless the whole time.
The whole time?
Yep.
Okay. Do you feel like the Haitians or kind of the influx of the Haitian immigrants are taking away from resources that you could potentially have?
100%. Before they came here, we could get housing. Young single moms could actually afford to pay rent.
Yeah.
Now that they're here, $900 for a 2-bedroom? How is a young single mom supposed to pay that on top of her kid?
So
We got to fight for our money, our food stamps, our medical, everything. We got to fight for it, but they get to come here and just get it handed to them. That's not fair to my daughter. Not me, my daughter. That's taking from my baby, and I'm not okay with that. It has to end. Something has to be done. They're taking from our children, not us, our children, the future of our country, and that's not okay. I'm 100% not okay with that. It's 100% disrespectful to us. Granted, I respect the fact that you got a war going on, okay? You could come over here and respect our customs. Don't come here taking away from us. Respect it. Fight with us. If we got to fight for it, they should have to. Everything we got to do, they should have to abide by. Why? It's our country,
Where did our
our
kid
rules,
go?
our law.
how is it being homeless?
He's running
I'm not
around.
gonna lie,
know?
like
Yeah.
sometimes when I see this and they're talking about like, oh, the resources are being taken away. It's like I also have to wonder, like, were the resources taken away from you? Maybe because you might not be using your resources properly. Because I'm looking at her and I'm not gonna lie, like I don't want to judge, but like, when's the last time she had a pipe
Sounds
in
like
her
you're
hand?
judging.
Hey, at the end of the day,
that's
she's an
a-
American-born
Ashton,
citizen.
I
and She
agree.
deserves the resources more than a migrant that's just brought in over here from
Yep.
another country that's out here eating people's cats. And I sent you videos of cats on the barbecue. It is in the group chat, and there are
Hold up, let me
videos.
see
Open you
this.
guys
I
up.
haven't
Oh,
seen it.
please.
Hold
I
up,
would
wait.
love to see where the Haitians are eating cats. That's wonderful.
I sent
Wait,
it in the
Lila.
group chat. It's barbecued.
Lila, I'm not in the group chat. You gotta send it to me, or Chrissy, show it.
Okay, so he did
So
go
after
back.
yesterday's interview with the homeless woman that had a child on the street, talking about how the immigration is directly affecting
Aw.
her, I said under the tweet
Shout out
that
to
me and my wife
Taylor.
were going to come back and try and help out. And then it kind of turned into just trying to help out that one woman and her child, to another woman that's homeless with a child, to kind of the whole block that is suffering from homelessness due to this crisis.
Look at
So
this evil white man over here.
Yeah,
we went to a
yeah. Look at him. His white privilege is just
to a
splashing
store,
around.
and they were graceful enough to let us borrow the cart so we can wheel it down there, because this would have been a pain to actually carry. But we got
So he buys
70
all this. He bought ton of
What
diapers.
a
That's what I said,
guy,
right?
man.
Let this
okay,
be a
because we have
lesson,
two
you
sides. We have
ladies.
one for your baby too. I think in
Be
diapers.
a homeless meth addict, and somebody will still knock
There's
you
baby
up.
wipes.
You have no excuse.
Yours. Baby clothes, lady
They
stuff.
do
And so
look a
what?
little
Maybe
messy.
people have done
Yeah.
drugs, but they deserve the resources. Maybe they're trying to clean themselves up and start over. They deserve the
That's
resources
true.
more than
And
the
they're
I just, like-
American-born citizens.
Right, and
Yeah.
that's not what I'm saying.
And
I'm
how
not saying
about this? Maybe they started doing drugs because of the migrants. Anybody think about that?
How could
Here's
they
the thing. It's like
afford
my-
them?
Yeah,
their-
but
their
here's
home.
here's my thing. It's like
some
I'm not
body
against
wash and
people
stuff like
getting
that.
resources if they do
You need
drugs.
some
My
towels
issue
and stuff?
is there are people who get resources and use those resources or sell those resources and then start doing drugs instead of actually using the resources properly. And sometimes that's the reason they lose
But
resources.
that's a different problem than, you know, your resources going to people who were literally brought in as a bioweapon and have
you
no
also-
claim to your land, didn't contribute anything to it. Maybe she is, but I guarantee you her parents and her relatives were fed into the system with their tax dollars. Where did these Haitians ever contribute
Right.
anything to the system that supported
And
them?
Maybe you could say like this woman, oh, maybe you could say hypothetically, oh, it's her problem. She fucked up at some point, or maybe she is on drugs. But there's no denying the influx that the thousands, millions of illegals, and
Yes.
there's no denying how much free shit and how much free money they're getting.
I love
So-
that he brought the single mother drug addict fucking supplies. I thought that was great, and I'm just saying that
Yeah.
facetiously. I thought that's amazing. Yes,
No,
there
that's
needs
a-
to be
I
more. There
understand,
needs to
right.
be more like
Yeah.
things that do that. I think more people like involving themselves, or more programs that help people like this get resources for children like that. I think.
Yeah, let's
But-
just stop giving the money to the migrants, and that would help. Chrissy,
Mhm.
I sent you a video of a Haitian man talking about the Haitian culture, and then I sent you a video of the cats on the barbecue.
Okay, I don't think I can play cats on the barbecue. We're already flying a little close to the sun. Let's see.
But maybe
I'm
the
not-
Haitian man speaking about the culture.
Oh, Violet, I cannot play this. This woman is shaving a
What?
cooked cat. Are you
What?
kidding?
What?
Oh,
Yeah, that's
play
real. Yeah, I saw that.
Get out of your damn mind.
Wait,
Hey, that's
wait,
part of
is this in a-
Marla's
is this in a
culture. You
group
can't
chat?
disrespect
In
her
Talk
like
of a
that.
woman holding a cooked cat. Like
Yo,
shaving
I'm
it.
not in the group chat. Chrissy, you sent me the link privately. I'm not in this group chat. Like, what's going on?
It's just a woman shaving a cooked cat.
Is the cat?
Oh,
Oh, the cat's
boy.
dead. I don't want
We
to
are
see
not-
that.
Lila's mouth
You're
is
not-
watering.
You're not playing that.
But what about
I
the guy
don't-
talking about the
Childless
culture?
cat lady should be sent that video and said, your future if you don't vote Republican, and we'll see how quickly things change.
But the one question I'm asking is this actually happening in America? People, and
Apparently
Lila,
it
you
is.
said this is happening in America, or is this in Haiti? I
No,
just
this is happening in
wondering.
America. This guy's talking
It's
about
happening in
it.
Haiti, and then they come here, and then
And then they
here.
steal pets.
This is pretty easy,
Yeah.
Keanu. If they're doing it in Haiti and then you bring them
They're gonna
over,
do
what
it
do you
here.
think they're just going to stop?
I
Because
just
they're
People
like-
have been talking about Asian people stealing dogs all the time. They have the Luan Dog Festival in Asia as well. Like, that's not starving Asian people. That's
I
people
think,
that.
but if we
yeah.
brought like 100 or 20,000 Chinese people from that festival, and we didn't like make them take any tests or something, they might start eating the neighbors' dogs too.
I want to see where they're stealing, but let's see.
Listen,
what
I
this
am not
person has to say.
Haitian, but I am from the Caribbean. The Haitian immigrants are indeed eating animals. Let me tell you something
We all
about
eat
these
animals,
people.
but-
Not only are they harvesting cats for food, but also for witchcraft purposes, voodoo purposes. Understand this. If you don't want to take my word for it, go out there, meet a Haitian, talk to them about it. This is not something they aren't proud of. It's their culture. They eat these animals and they use the blood and bones of these animals for voodoo and witchcraft purposes. This is not a joke. The fact that they are here illegally, Kamala did say she gave them a temporary protection, over 100,000 of them.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. For good luck purposes, they will harvest cats. They will use the blood and the bone of these cats. They consume these things because they believe it brings good luck and good juju. This is not a joke. It's a fact. This is their culture. This is what they believe. They will die on a hill on this belief. like I said, meet a Haitian, talk to them about it. This is not something I'm guessing. This is something I am telling you. I've had conversation with these people. I know of plenty of these people who, in Jamaica, where I am from, they have a great relationship with wrongdoers in Jamaica. These people they trade good, well, not mine, but our Jamaican good ganja for weed, for cocaina, and for pew-pews. And every single move
Okay,
they
so
make,
now he's talking
they
about
perform
drugs.
their
Is that where I'm
rituals,
at here with
which
this
they
man?
believe
He's
after
he's
these
talking about
rituals,
rituals.
they will not get touched, they will not get caught by the police or by law enforcement, Coast Guard.
Basically, we have to see if Keanu can send Gino's cat to Springfield, Ohio.
All
that
I
would
want
solve.
is to send that cat to Springfield, Ohio. I sent you a video of people, Haitian people, being asked if they eat cats or not. And I actually haven't even watched this. It was sent to me. So if you want to play that, that's fine. But I'd love to see the reports. I'd love to see just the reports that this is happening. And it's something that I feel like stupid for us even. It's silly that we're even talking about it because
Is it because Keanu, you just don't believe
about it? Yeah.
You don't believe that it could be possible?
I believe absolutely that it could be possible, but I would like to see where this is an epidemic of people's pets being stolen and eaten by Haitian people. That's all I
It's
would like
just
to
one.
see.
That's a problem.
That's too many.
Absolutely. One
I'm
is
not
too
gonna lie.
many.
If
Yes,
somebody even
yes.
tried to like hurt my animals, they would be dead.
Yes,
Like they would. Like look. Like
100%.
how could you
Even
imagine?
even one is too many. However, it doesn't reflect every Haitian immigrant. And do I think that they should get the rights or the help that that poor woman didn't get and that they do? Absolutely not. But the cat dog thing, I'm like, okay. Where
my biggest thing is let's
Why
not start
are they
choosing.
here? Why do we need them here if they did
Right.
not come here legally?
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Right. No, I agree
What are they doing for
wholeheartedly.
us?
No, right,
They're
exactly. But
eating the
since
cats
they are
and they're
here,
eating the dogs. That's what they're doing. Okay.
eat the cat. Eat the cat. No, I'm just saying it's like I need to see an epidemic of all of the Haitian immigrants eating the cat. Do I think they should be here illegally? No. No, no, no. But if it was one instance, one is too many. But it doesn't mean all of the Haitian immigrants are doing it.
I don't think
That's
if it
all
was
I'm
one
saying,
instance, it would be getting the attention that it's getting.
No, somebody.
I don't know. I feel like
I just have to jump in and say
Well,
all
where's
the
the
Haitian
proof?
immigrants have to go back. All of them. All the Haitian immigrants have to go back. Okay. And anybody else, I don't care. Just send them all back. That's it. We're done.
Send them all back till we figure out what's what.
All right. I gotta go grab my snack. I'll be back.
All
Love
right.
it.
It's not
I
a
just,
cat.
like-
I'm not eating a cat. So just so
No.
everybody knows.
I just like I look at this thing that just like lays on me and loves me, and I can't
Yeah,
imagine
Haitian
someone.
immigrant
sweet
looks
little
like
Charles
those
Spaniel for
paprika.
Christ's
Ashton,
sake.
you can't
And I've got
imagine it because
Charlotte.
you are an American-born
Like, there's
citizen.
Charlotte back there. Look at her little stretches. Look at she's laying on her favorite chair right now. Look at her. Her little
She's
black
so
loaf.
cute.
Oh, hi, baby. Want to say hello?
Aw.
Like these are my babies. Like if
They're
someone
your
tried hurting
babies.
them, I would kill people.
I would
for
kill
doing
if
these
somebody
things.
tried to eat my pug and they're so ugly, maybe nobody ever would. But I would
They would.
you
Yes,
have no
but that's
idea.
because you-
This is
you
why
grew
it's
up
making
here.
news.
Right. Yeah.
Because they've basically imported about a quarter of the entire town's population just in illegal Haitians. So there's like
That is a
60,000 people,
terrible
20,000
thing.
immigrants. So that's not sustainable.
That is a terrible thing. I think the immigration problem is horrible, horrific. Why should we be giving New York hotels to free for immigrants that didn't get here legally? Awful. But to assume that they're all eating our pets, to me is a little. Not all of them.
How many
Yes.
Haitians eating your pets do you think is enough for cause for alarm?
I would like to
We're not
see more
assuming
It's
it's
not all
Keanu.
of
We
them.
have it on
It's not
tape.
all of
There's
them.
nobody
There's
assuming.
it's two separate things. The immigration problem is terrible, but where is the proof that it is an epidemic of all the Haitian immigrants eating everyone's pets? Just show it to me. I just
There's
don't
been a
know.
I sent you
disappearance.
barbecued videos on Twitter. There's cats on the
I
barbecue.
thought that was in
Is it-
Haiti.
That's not in
No.
Haiti.
There are people that live in Ohio, residents living in Ohio, who are making TikTok videos. Okay, you could be like, they're lying. Sorry, I'm going to trust the everyday individual who's telling us stories about their pets disappearing, endless, ceaseless accidents happening, these people being able to get all the benefits they want with no problem.
That's exactly. I don't like that. I don't like the other thing you said.
It doesn't matter. It's all part of the same
Yeah,
soup.
that's awful.
It's all part of
One
the same soup. I
specific
don't care.
thing.
I actually think I think it's a worse fucking problem that they're getting licenses and causing accidents because they're risking
That's
human
awful.
lives.
Awful. It's the pet thing. That's
The
all I'm
pet
talking
thing
about.
can't
Everything
appeal
else.
to women's emotions because they're
how
too
many
retarded to
pets-
think logically.
I
To go
just don't think.
missing,
Yeah.
what
What's
is-
that?
do you think is cause for concern, Keanu? 5 is 5 enough, or it has to be what 30?
One
50?
is too many, but if why is this all we're talking about? If I agree with, people should not be coming into our country illegally, Haitian or not, anyone. I'm saying I think
So you
it's
bel-
silly and
they're coming
stupid
you
of
don't
this
believe about the
one
pets
thing to
getting
have
eaten.
blown up. What's that?
I think
You
people are
believe they're
talking
coming in
about it.
legally, but you don't believe that the pets are being eaten.
People are
I'm
talking
about
about
No, I
Keanu.
believe that
Keanu,
possibly
be
one
okay with-
Haitian immigrant ate a pet, and that is awful.
Keanu, would you
and
be okay
terrible.
with all these Haitian immigrants coming in legally?
I'd be fine with anyone coming in legally.
So even if we have the same exact problems where they don't know how to drive and they're eating people's cats and they're taking all the
Why
resources-
would they be allowed in legally if they're not driving properly and hurting animals?
Yeah, well, I mean, well,
because that doesn't matter, because what you guys don't understand is the distinction between legal and illegal is completely arbitrary and just depends on who's in power. These guys are here legally. They were brought in by our own government. You think the 67 IQ Haitians are organizing and figuring out how to get here from their
so
little
they all have
island?
67 IQs?
Yes, they do.
Hey, listen, I'm a political layman.
The
I just
average
did one
IQ,
thing
you
at a
got to
time.
get informed here. The average IQ in Haiti is 67. That's the average.
Okay, so what's your solution? That we just don't let anybody legally into our country at
That's
all?
correct.
Even if
Goodbye. They can go. They
Or
have
at least
nothing to do
I
with
love
it.
you. I love it. That's a great solution, I guess. But
You
it
don't-
is
yeah,
racist.
what do we need them for? They're just coming in and strapping the resources.
I think we should fix America's problems before we let anybody
Yeah.
else in, because
Thank you.
America's
Why-
too messed up right now. Like honestly, like I don't care what race
Shut the
is.
borders down.
Let
Fine.
me just ask you
No,
a
I think
question. Okay,
honestly,
let's
if
let 'em
Americans
in.
can't afford
Let's
to take
let
care of
'em in.
themselves,
Let's let America collapse, and then when that happens,
Right.
everybody can go figure out where else they're gonna fucking go to get food. Where are they gonna go?
that's
Who
not
they
what
gonna
I'm
fly to?
saying. What I'm saying is we should stop focusing on. We need to
No, I
shut
wasn't
down
talking to you. I wasn't
immigration.
talking to you.
Okay,
We
okay.
should shut it down for a little
Let-
bit until we can figure it out. And
No,
then-
America's
maybe
currently
so-
fucked.
yeah.
Why are we letting more people in? America has
Agreed.
Americans can't
We're taxed.
afford to take care of their own kids. They can't afford their electricity bill. They can't afford to have a roof over their head. Like our economy is collapsing. We don't need more people in this fuck fest. Like
Agreed.
we need to figure things out.
I agree. I think the immigration thing is fucked.
No,
Exactly.
chocolate.
It's just we need to let people in here
what?
that get in, like, they
No.
do the whole thing. They take the test on the,
It's like, Keanu, that doesn't matter,
whatever.
okay?
Yeah.
Because they changed the immigration law in 1964. They passed the
So are they
national-
illegal immigrants or immigrants
No,
that got in
they
legally?
changed where they got the immigrants from.
I'm
You guys wanna
genuinely
know?
asking. Yeah.
I'm telling you right now. So the demographics of America have been changing since the passing of this Immigration Act because they very specifically made it hard, difficult, and almost impossible for any immigrants to come from European countries. They actually discriminated against European countries, made it illegal to come from there, and favored non-European, non-civilized societies. So Mexico, the Middle East, the Africans, right? So that's what they pushed. You could say whatever you want, okay? But that's why
sorry.
you're facing. This is why you're facing the problems you have, because what they did was they specifically favored importing people from countries whose cultures are completely in contraindication with American culture. You're telling me you're gonna go ahead and pull in all these like Middle Eastern men who think that a woman who gets raped should be stoned because she was seducing the man, and you think your society is going to function?
I don't think we should let
No.
Europeans in either. I don't think we should let anybody in because America's too messed up. Like we're on the
But it's
way of
messed up,
completely collapsing.
Ashton, because of the demographics of people we let in. We had
'Cause they're
plenty
so
of immigrants
different.
from Europe coming all up and through until 1960.
It's messed up for other
problem.
reasons as well, economically. Like our entire economic system is completely collapsing.
Okay.
So what's the solution? I'm genuinely
The
asking.
solution is
Well,
actually
there is
no
no political
immigrants
solution, and pretty much
mass
what's going to
deportation.
happen, you guys don't. It's going to be a collapse, and when a collapse happens, then the strong psychos are going to take over, which will be white psychos too. By the way, there's plenty of white psychopaths who are going to take over, and they're going to rule by force. And that's what's going to happen because nobody wants to actually face up. There is no political solution. They don't care about your vote. They stole the 2020 election. They're trying to assassinate Donald Trump. If they don't win in assassinating him, they'll figure out how to steal the freaking election. And they're going to do whatever the fuck they want anyway. None of these migrants are going to go back. When was the last time you heard a bunch of migrants going back and being deported to their countries?
Are they okay? And maybe I don't understand the difference between migrant and like a citizen, their person that came in legally. But
there is no difference at the moment. There is no difference.
Okay, no, I don't think that people like migrants should be getting any of our resources. But it's terrible. I just think I think it's silly. We're all focused on the cats and the dogs, and I don't think that that's happening so much.
People love cats and dogs. This woman is a duck rescuer in Ohio. Since the Springfield migrants have been eating pets, rumors started. My phone has been ringing off the hook. This is a duck rescuer who spent nearly a decade saving and rehoming wild geese in Ohio. Has been inundated with calls from concerned Springfield residents amid the allegations that migrants are eating the wild birds. They said there was an unusual amount of birds that have disappeared from the region and now has serious concerns that they're being murdered for food. Lisa said the sheer number of birds disappearing of late has far exceeded past summers in the region. She's been rescuing ducks and geese for 10 years in the area. She's had a lot of people reach out to her with concerns that the ducks and the geese are being murdered for food. I do have serious concerns over the issue, and I believe it to be true. See, she's holding a duck. She's legit. Here's another duck. Very legit.
Yeah, you see those hanging upside down in Chinatown, ready to eat all the time. Same, like I'm not saying they should steal them from people's neighborhoods, but
Christmas story.
That one's a little dicey, right? Because we all eat chicken, and some of us have eaten duck. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's
I ate duck. I ate duck last night.
You probably shouldn't eat ducks sitting in parks and stuff. Given
that's what I'm saying. The weird thing
is, you should. Right? Like, where's the line? Is hunting okay? Shooting a deer with a bow, or
that is okay. But once again, you can't do that in a residential neighborhood. We have laws and regulations.
I agree. I think this is repulsive and disgusting to grab. I had geese and
here is
it's a goose and a duck in a park.
This is a TikTok from diseases. Ohio social worker. Her name's Clarissa Werner. She's discussing the problems with the Haitian refugees in Springfield. She's worked with immigrants in the local schools, and she knows the situation better than most. She's talking about let's hear what she has to say.
I was born and raised in Springfield, Ohio. My grandparents owned a very successful business in Springfield that operated for 75 years, serving the residents of Springfield. And I am currently working on my master's degree in social work. And after I graduated with my bachelor's, I worked in the city schools, specifically working in translation, interpretation, and advocacy for our immigrant families. And although now I live in Dayton, Ohio, I still have very, very close ties in Springfield. I still visit very often. I have family, friends, and colleagues that are living there. And I just have a couple of things I want to say about this whole situation. Do with it what you will, because like I said, I am not actively living in Springfield, Ohio, but I am well informed enough to know that there is a lot of misinformation that's being spread that is not fair for the Haitian people. First and foremost, and just to set the record straight, nobody in Springfield, Ohio is eating anybody's cats and dogs. But there is police body camera footage of a lady, I think she was in either Akron or Canton, Ohio, but don't quote me on that, who was mentally ill and a non-immigrant who was accused of eating her cat.
First of all, she's got a septum piercing.
I have heard that
I'm already done with her.
What?
Her and her retarded septum piercing.
Septum piercing.
I'd like to see her go ahead and walk through that camp of Haitian migrants and survive, and she'll still come out and go, it's a cultural. You got to just totally disregard the opinion of somebody like this. Okay, if she had any sense, she wouldn't be hanging a fucking bull ring through her nose.
She's saying she has heard reports of geese being stolen.
Reports of the geese that are being stolen and eaten in the parks and at the reservoir are found to be true. Now, something that's very important to consider is that the people of Haiti have a completely different culture than we do.
Here we go.
And goose
Cultural
and duck
relativism.
and birds are considered a delicacy in a lot of other countries.
This
Another
is
thing that's very
literally
important.
all I was asking. I'm like,
I
okay.
guess
It's
I
all
guess
was
we
asking.
should just
Do I think
let
she's an
him
ugly?
in.
Yeah, right. No, it's all I'm asking. Where are the reports of everyone's pets being stolen? That's all I wanted to know. I agree, whatever, but again, this is
She's
how
about
we
to go
live.
into
Yeah.
a cultural sensitivity training.
Okay, well,
about how
let's watch
Haitians-
the video.
She just
Watch
said
the
it.
video.
She's saying the majority of the Haitian community, they're here on refugee status.
Refugee status. There
They
we
can
go. It's
access
legal.
public health benefits
Yep.
and all the other systems.
That's
so they're
terrible.
just
I don't
draining
like
the
any of
system.
that. I
Yeah.
diametrically disagree with all of that. It's the one thing. Where is everyone's
Right.
pets being
The
stolen?
schools are not set up. Do they know English? And like, a lot of
she's
this
got
falls
to
on
tell
the
you
teachers.
how they have a different culture and they're here legally on refugees. This is why I said, Keanu, it doesn't matter if they're here legally or not. They did not come on their own. They did not organize themselves to get here. If you're not smart enough to get your ass over here on your own, you don't belong here. Because what you're going to do
Agreed. Wholeheartedly. I agree with that.
If you got the assistance to come over here, then you're going to need the assistance for the rest of your time here to survive. We don't, what is this? This is a charity case?
Right. I agree. I absolutely agree. I just don't think they're
sure.
eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. Eat the cat. Eat the cat. I just don't
Hey, it
think
gets your
it's
attention.
absolutely happening. Maybe there was one
Oh,
case
Keanu,
or whatever.
why would you think that they're not doing that if they do it in Haiti and it's a part of
Well,
it?
we should obviously, from what we've all watched tonight, be more concerned about the geese in the country club neighborhoods.
I don't give a fuck about the
concerned.
geese.
I
Okay,
saw a
not
video
sure.
of a Haitian
Well,
woman.
then everybody
I saw a video on Twitter. Of course, I can't play it, but like of a she was it like a Haitian woman, like literally like strangling, choking a cat out, like trying to break its neck with her bare hands.
I saw a
Yeah.
Haitian man capture a cat on the street and break its neck in front of a child.
live in
So-
real life.
No, on a video. Now I think it was in Haiti. I don't think it was here, but to me it doesn't matter. It's like this is what you're doing. People bring their culture with them. They bring their norms with them. Why wouldn't they do it? Now, what I did see was a Haitian man skinning a cat in the parking lot in America. It wasn't in Springfield though, but he did skin a cat in the parking lot.
I know. That's terrifying.
And he found there was more than
Awful.
one way to do it.
He found there was more than one way to do it.
I'm gonna be
That's the old
sick.
saying. Remember the old saying? All right.
I feel like Keanu is asking a very innocent question and just trying to get all the information.
It's just the one. It's the one question I'm asking.
She's not
are
being
people's-
facetious.
I'm not talking about stray cats, and I don't think we should be letting people in and all this stuff. I'm saying one question: are people's pets being stolen, and how many
I'm gonna
times has it happened?
I'm gonna keep looking into it.
If
I
it's
feel like
geese
Keanu-
that run
concerned.
around, it's all terrible. Are people's pets being stolen? If so, then fuck Haiti, all of it. If people's pets are being stolen, once is too many. It's the one specific question I'm asking. Eat the cat. Eat the cat. Can't get it out of my brain, but it's the one thing I'm asking. It's nothing else.
Thank you, Mark of Reality. Okay, this is on the topic here. Thank you, Mark of Reality. Just the pet harvesting. The neighbors are all coming up with the same stories. That's testimony. Even if it's just the voodoo priests, 5% of 20,000 are barbecuing cats. That's too much. The only way they're being sent back is if Trump gets in. I agree with that.
Here's what I think is sad is like all these people have been coming over illegally and nobody really seemed to care that much until the cats and dogs went missing. So regardless of if they're eating them or not, one or whatever, I'm happy people are talking about it and finally giving a fuck because they weren't giving a fuck before.
Yeah.
They didn't care about the cars that were being crashed and the fact that these people can't drive. But now you're talking about eating your precious
I care about
dog.
that. I just heard that from Leonardo. I never heard that in my life.
But that's what I'm saying.
A terrible
it's like,
thing.
at least it's opening up the conversation, because I feel like before this went viral, no one cared. And they have been having illegal people coming across the border for the last 4 years. It's been happening.
I thought they got in.
Everybody
legally.
cared. Yeah. Everybody cared, but you got censored and banned if you talked about it. I mean,
yeah.
I just want people to go to a gas station in broad daylight and not get harassed. And not have my dog.
What if it was a
threatened.
Haitian doing it? Then
what?
I said, what if it was a Haitian? Okay, this is another shout out to Fealty, who's sending me many videos about this topic.
Fealty is sending so many links in the chat right now.
Let's see.
Springfield, Ohio. Listen to what she has to say.
This shit ain't no joke. It's not funny. I really do not feel fucking safe here, bro. Like, everyone on TikTok, on Facebook, making these jokes to get everything's fucking funny. Like, imagine you being homeless for a whole fucking year for no fucking reason.
Okay.
Like, what the fuck? This shit is not fun. This shit is not cool, bro. They really out here decapitating animals and y'all are making jokes out of it. Imagine if you went outside and you saw your dog's head decapitated on the fucking ground. Like, are you dude?
That's not good.
It's just a joke. It's not a joke. I don't feel comfortable walking anywhere. Like, what the fuck? I should be able to feel safe in my own city. Everybody's fucking homeless out here. Ain't shit but fucking scary ass Haitians just lurking and creeping and shit. Y'all thinking this shit's motherfucking funny? I keep making this shit up. It's not made up, bro. This shit is real life. This shit is really affecting me. Like, what the fuck?
So people are making fun of Trump for saying what he said. But I mean, if you think about it, this here is a person in Springfield, Ohio, breaking down in front of your eyes, saying her reality, or telling us what the reality is where she lives in Springfield, Ohio. Again, I personally have not seen videos of them decapitating any type of animals, but that doesn't mean it's not happening. And if the people in the local community are telling us that it's happening, that's probably something we should pay attention to and not just disregard and act like, oh, they're just making it up. All these people are conspiracy theorists.
Yeah, I mean, do you need to see a picture of a head on a lawn? I don't know.
I like that guy. First of all, TikTok, shout out, love it. Can't get enough of it. Number two, he's going, yes, just because I haven't seen it, that woman seemed very distraught. So apparently when you walk outside your house in Springfield, they're beheading the cats and dogs, I guess.
Sick. I'm really sick.
Horrific.
Sorry.
Not good.
I don't like to even think about like animals being harmed.
I can't think of it.
Well, it's happening.
Well, it's the animals right now. You know, I don't need me to tell you what's next.
Should we take a trip to Ohio, like, and just see?
That's a great idea. Yeah. Let's get 4.5 white women in a van and bring us over to the middle of our.
Driver, take us to Ohio's Target.